All right, welcome in, welcome back. We're the Real Selection Committee. My name's Mike, this is Greg, and we're going to go over the top 25. AP poll top 25 and our top 25. We're going to talk about our teams, why we feel they're in the top 25, and we got some movement going on here. What do we have, like 5 teams in the top 25 lose? So now where are these teams falling here? Evidently, there's a big shakeup in the top 5 here, right?
Yeah.
We got some teams here to go over. But let's get together. The top 25 AP poll just came out. The top 25, number 25 is Nebraska, 5-1. We like Nebraska here.
Yes, we do.
We think they're one of them trap game teams here that if you play bad, they're going to beat you. Yeah. But who do we have at 25 here?
Well, the way I did the top 25 for us is I'm looking at good teams that I still think have a chance to get into playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
So some of mine will vary a little bit.
Yes.
But you will not find a bad team in here. My number 25 is James Madison out of the Sun Belt Conference.
Yeah. 5-1.
5-1. And this team, depending on how the group of 5 goes, they will have a shot. That's why they sit at 25 for me. Yes, there are other teams that could be there, but that's where I got them.
Right. So, yeah, if we're a committee here, we're looking at it as the best teams that have shots to make it in the playoffs. Yes. We're not flooding the top 25 like the AP poll is basically the...
it ain't the SEC versus the Big Ten tournament.
Right. Yeah.
It's the national championship.
Yeah. So, that's how the voting goes by that. But, all right, number 25 is Cincinnati in the AP poll, 5-1. This team's a pretty solid team here. We like this team, but who do we have at 24?
My number 24 is exactly that, Cincinnati. 5-1. What a pleasant surprise. This team is good. We'll see how good as they keep making their way through the season. Cincinnati.
They got some nice wins, right?
Yes, they do. Cincinnati, number 24.
All right. Number 23 is Utah in the AP poll. 5-1 as well. It's a good team here. I'm kind of excited at their possibilities.
Yeah, that is a good team. Number 23, I got Virginia. Another team that is a pleasant surprise coming up the polls. 5-1, playing really good football. See what happens from here.
Yep. Number 22, Memphis, 6-0. This is a group of 5 team here that is in the mix that can make these playoffs here. Mm-hmm. I like kind of them being in the top 25 with room to move up, But who do you have at 22?
22 for me is Michigan. 4-2. I realize they just got kind of beat a little bit soundly by USC, but here's the thing with Michigan. 1 loss in the Big Ten, and you cannot take away from the fact that they have shown a way of beating Ohio State. Mm-hmm. So Michigan will stay there. Number 22, 4-2, Michigan.
All right. AP poll 2021 is Texas at 4-2. They jump back into the AP poll here at number 21 with that big win this weekend over Oklahoma.
In all fairness, I got Texas right now on the outside looking in, but they're close. Number 21, I have UNLV. They are undefeated. The group of 5 is kind of right there. Now they got Boise State this week. Mm-hmm. But UNLV for me right now is 21 because of the group of 5 possibility.
Yeah, that's a playoff matchup there, right? When you're looking good, you're in a driver's seat of possibly being a group of 5
Well,
team.
You'll probably be undefeated if you get by Boise because the Mountain West has some okay teams, but nobody, if you beat Boise, that I feel will beat you. So 6-0 UNLV, 21.
Yep. Number 20 in the AP is USC, 5-1, had a big win over Michigan this weekend. Good team here. Who do you have at 20?
I have South Florida. I actually think this will be the group of 5. Mm-hmm. But at this moment, we can't say that. They're 5-1. They've played really good football, folks. They did get beat pretty good by Miami of Florida, but we know where Miami of Florida kind of ranks right now, don't we? Mm-hmm. So South Florida, number 20.
They have the best battle-tested Group of 5 schedules so far on there.
One of the toughest schedules to this point of any team in college football.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that. Number 19 on the AP poll, South Florida. We just spoke of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're deserving to be in the top 25 easily.
This is where I have Memphis. For the simple fact, Memphis is in the same conference. Memphis is 6-0. Memphis is beating up everybody they've played.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis right now would be the Group of 5 team in the playoffs if it started today. Memphis is 19.
They're in a collision course here.
Yes,
they
sir.
play later this year
Yes,
here,
they
so
do.
that'll right the ship in that
Yes.
matchup here as far as a Group of 5. Number 18 is Virginia, 5-1, impressive team, had some good wins here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit tarnished with Florida State losing again here,
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
good team.
Well, Virginia's a little tarnished with that, and they lost to North Carolina State. But they are a good team.
Yeah,
I don't
number
mean to take away
18.
from them. 18 to me, Utah. 5-1. After what they did to Arizona State, I moved them up.
Oh, I'm excited about Utah. I think they're a Big 12 contender right now.
Yep.
So let's go with number 17, Vanderbilt in the AP. Who do we have?
I have Nebraska at number 17, simply because of where they fit at the Big Ten right now. I feel they have a legitimate shot. They're playing good football. We'll put Nebraska at number 17.
Yeah, they have games in front of them that control their destiny that they could jump up
Yes.
in the Big Ten. Number 16 in AP is Missouri. Had that loss to Alabama this
Yeah, it was a
weekend,
little
so they
tough.
fell down, but still impressed with this team.
Number 16, I have Notre Dame at 4-2 right there. Notre Dame, if they keep winning and they got a big one coming, they will keep moving up that pole.
This is an impressive weekend coming up here. If they win that,
Oh,
they
if
climb
they-
up a little
yeah.
more against USC.
Keep in mind the 2 losses they have are close.
Yeah, so that'll help,
Yeah.
with the committee here. Number 15 is BYU, still undefeated in the Big 12. Got some tough games coming ahead of them, but right now they're kind of in the driver's seat in the Big 12.
Well, number 15, I do have Brigham Young as well. I'm not real sold on this team. They have not played much of anybody to date, but you got to give credit where credit is due because being undefeated is not easy. 6-0, BYU 15.
Yep. So number 14 is Oklahoma after their loss to Texas, dropped to 14. Who you have at 14?
Number 14, I have USC. I think USC belongs in this. Their one loss was a close one to Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And they just beat up on a good Michigan team. USC number 14.
All right. Yep. Number 13, Notre Dame, 4-2. They're climbing up this AP poll here. They're excited about Notre Dame at 13. Who do you have at 13?
13, I got Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with Tennessee. Big one this week coming. They're
Yeah.
5-1. Tennessee's 13.
Yeah, big matchup this weekend against Alabama. Number
12.
12 is Georgia Tech, the AP poll, 6-0. I like this team.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see where they're at. They're in striking distance at 12.
Number 12, I got Missouri. 5-1. I was very impressed with the game they put up against Alabama. We know what we think about Alabama. Missouri's 5-1. We'll see if they can hold it.
Yep. All right. Number 11 is Tennessee, 5-1. This team has impressed everyone this year because I think a lot of people didn't think they were going to be very good, but they're good.
I got at 11 Georgia Tech. 6-0. To me, the second best team in the ACC by record. They're there because they're undefeated. The opportunity to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Tech, 11.
Yep. Big matchup this weekend.
Yep.
Number 10, LSU, 5-1 after their loss. This team is one of those teams that every year they start on a big run and then they start losing games and falling out of the mix. But this team is loaded with talent. Can they wake up and play to their potential is their question here. But at 10, are they still a playoff team?
They're right in line with it, and I got them number 10 as well. So we'll see what happens with them. 5-1. We'll see where they go.
All right. Number 9, AP is Georgia, 5-1 with that one loss to Alabama. It was a close game here, but I like this team here. I think they're going to be in the mix in the SEC for sure.
I got Georgia at number 9 myself. I wasn't originally sold on this team. I've become more and more sold on them. Georgia, number 9.
All right. Number 8 is Oregon, dropped 5 spots after the loss to Indiana. Still a good team. Still, I want to say the second or third best in the Big Ten here. Who do you have at 8?
Number 8, I got Ole Miss. And I know they're undefeated, but I don't think they're going to stay that way. We'll see. 6-0, we give them the respect for that. We didn't expect that out of them. Ole Miss, number 8.
Number 7, Texas Tech, still undefeated. Impressive team here. I like where they're at. I think they're a playoff team the way they look.
Number 7, I got Oregon, 5-1. We'll see where they go after this loss to Indiana. Will they rebound, or will they let that drop them into the muck? 7 is Oregon.
Number 6, AP's Alabama. This team, I think, is awake now, playing to potential. Watch out for this team. Who do you have at 6?
Number 6 is Alabama for me as well, 5-1. That Florida State game seems to have awoken the giant. I agree with you. Watch out for Bama. Number 6.
Number 5, Old Miss, still undefeated, 6-0. This team's got some big games ahead of them, so we'll see how they can hold their line here at number 5. Who do you have at 5?
Number 5, I got Texas Tech, 6-0. I think Texas Tech is really good. They mopped Utah, and Utah just mopped Arizona State. So Texas Tech, we've been on them all year.
Oh, yeah.
We felt they were going to be the Big 12 representative, and there they sit, 6-0.
Here's a good team, kind of a surprise. Texas A&M's at number 4 in the AP poll, but they deserve to be there. 6-0, undefeated. Some big wins on their resume. They deserve to be at 4.
I have Texas A&M sitting there right now as well for the very same reasons you just spoke about. Very good. Hard to argue with them right now. 6-0. They got a tough schedule coming, so we'll see if they can hold it. If they do, they definitely deserve it.
For sure. All right, number 3 AP poll is now Indiana after their big win. They jumped up 6-0, still undefeated, still nobody likes this team, underrated, but they proved to people now that they're here for real and this is a good team.
Indiana is my number 3 as well. They've earned it. I don't care what any of you say. If you're naysayers, tell me you haven't watched college football without telling me.
Right.
Indiana's number 3. That's the way it is.
Right. Number 2, Miami. They had a week off here, but they're still one of the best resumes out there. Good team. They deserve to be 2.
Miami's number 2 for me as well. It is arguable whether they could be 1 or 2, but we got them at number 2. Miami's got a good resume. Miami's a good football team, and we'll see where they go.
Yep. All right. Number 1, Ohio State. I think they're deserving of that 1 until someone upsets them or knocks them down. They stay there.
Ohio State is number 1 right now as well. Not because we're Ohio State fans, because they have earned it, folks.
Yes.
They're the defending national champions. They've beaten everybody in their way, and they've beaten them kind of handily. So, you know, it is what it is. Ohio State's number 1. You can't argue it.
Yeah. Yep. So that's going to be our top 25 here. We're midway through the season here, so I wanted to just do a playoff format here real quick. So let's go back to number 12. Number 12. This is a playoff. Let's select these teams here. We're on the selection. Who is your number 12?
Number 12 would be Memphis.
All right. My number 12 is going to be South Florida. Now, I know we got that matchup coming up, but I think I've seen enough of South Florida to say that I think they're better than Memphis.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put South Florida in at the group of 5, number 12.
I agree with you there because I believe South Florida is better, but as it sits now, I have to give it to Memphis.
I got you. Who do you have at number 11?
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. Undefeated. I'm
Undefeated.
high on this team. I like that team. I got them a little higher. Now, when I looked around, I'm so concerned with the SEC of knocking each and everybody out here. I like this team. This team just impressed me. Utah. Utah is going to be my number 11 team here. They control their own destiny. Their schedule is winnable for them. I got them at my number 11. This is a team that I'm thinking midway through the season, if I'm cutting it off right now, this is a team that can be in there. So they're my number 11. Who do you have at 10?
Utah.
All right. My number 10 is Georgia Tech. I got them flip-flop. I'm impressed with Georgia Tech. Heinz King is looking like a superstar here. To me, they only have trap games left on their schedule. They got Duke, Syracuse, and Pitt. Pitt's a good game, and then they finish with Georgia, which doesn't factor in if they would lose to Georgia. They would only have one game loss, and that isn't in their conference. So I have Georgia Tech as my number 10. All right. Who do you have at number 9?
I have Georgia.
I have Georgia as well at my number 9, and I think winnable games. They have some tough games, but they got Ole Miss on there. I think they're better than Ole Miss. I would favor them there. They got Texas still on their schedule. That's a tough game there, and Georgia Tech. And I think they're favored in that game there as well. So if we lose one more game, we're 10-2, we make the playoffs. That's why I have Georgia Tech at my number 9. Or Georgia at my number 9.
Yeah.
Number 8.
I'm going to reinsert Texas in this spot. I do not believe Ole Miss is going to hold that. I'm reinserting Texas in the number 8.
Okay. That's where I'm going to place Texas as well. Schedule somewhat lightens up. I know they still have Georgia on the schedule. In A&M, there's a battle there at the end. But this is the team that has the most potential in the SEC.
Yes.
This is a team that people looked at the beginning of the year as being the best team in the SEC. Potential's there, winnable games in there ahead of them. All right, number 7.
Oregon.
I have Oregon as well. This is a team that is still able to control their destiny. Games ahead of them, pops them back in. They're going to make the playoffs. I agree with you. That's why they're my number 7. Number 6.
I got to go A&M at 6. I think they'll make it. I think they'll hang on. I don't think they're going to win the SEC. I don't know that they're going to play for it. But I think they're going to be impressive enough at the end of the year to be number 6.
Yeah. Number 6, I have Texas Tech. I think this team is going to run through the Big 12. I think they're going to be the best team out of the Big 12. They're easily going to make my playoffs. They're going to win the Big 12. They're my number 6. Number 5, who do you have?
Number 5, I have Texas Tech. They're going to win the Big 12 in my mind. And being that the league champ doesn't necessarily get the top 4, I'm going to put them at number 5. I think they're going to be probably the least that people think of the champions. So Texas Tech will be number 5.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the playoffs doesn't give you the bye if you win your conference. So, yes, they could end up easily at 5 or 6, somewhere in there. So, my number 5, I got Alabama. This is the scariest team in my top 12 here. He got the right quarterback in place here, can throw the ball downfield, can stretch his field, move the ball, good running game here, great defense. This is the scariest team, I think, that controls their destiny. They got a tough schedule ahead of them, so if hopefully they don't get back to overlooking teams and play everyone ahead of them and win games. Who do you have at number 4?
Number 4 would be Alabama as the SEC champ. They'll come in at the number 4 hole. We'll see what happens.
Okay. My number 4 is Texas A&M. I think this team could end up still having a good enough record to make it in the playoffs. We've seen them fall off the cliff in past. They got matchups. They got LSU here in 2 weeks, but I think they're favored in that game. They got Missouri. I think they're favored in that game. They're favored against South Carolina, and they got Texas at the end. I can see them maybe not being favored in that Texas matchup, but I think they are a team that's going to make the playoffs because I think they're looking like a very good team this year. Who do you have at 3?
Number 3, and this is a hard choice, but I'm putting Indiana. They are a threat to Ohio State, a very legitimate threat to Ohio State. But for right now, I'm going to put them at number 3, and we'll see where it goes from there. But this is setting up to be one hell of a Big Ten championship game.
Yeah.
But 3.
I have Indiana there as well. Huge win against Oregon. Rest of the schedule kind of gets a little easier for them. They just got to keep away from these trap games is what I like to think, because now you got UCLA on there, who's a trap game, playing a little bit better.
Whole different team.
Penn State's they got on the schedule, but we know that's a dumpster fire right now. So it's conceivable that Indiana goes undefeated.
Yeah.
If they meet Ohio State in the championship game, say they win that game, but it ain't going to hold. It's not going to hurt them or hurt Ohio State. They're both going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But right now I have Indiana at 3. Number 2.
Miami.
I have Miami as well. Their schedule's getting soft, and these are why these teams are up at the top for me. Their schedule's getting soft.
Yeah.
They got a few hurdles here. They got Louisville this week here.
Yeah.
They got SMU on the schedule. They got to play up and beat SMU.
Yeah.
Pitt's another trap game for me.
Yeah.
But they're going to be favored in the rest of their
Yeah.
schedule-wise here. Miami could go undefeated easily.
Yeah.
They're my number 2. Number 1.
Ohio State. And as I said, Indiana could beat them. But right now, you have to put Ohio State there. We'll see how this plays out, folks.
Yeah, I have Ohio State as well. Looking at their schedule, it just got a heck of a lot easier when you look at the Penn State game was a worry game now. This team is a dumpster fire, like I just said. And Michigan, like we spoke earlier, take the run game out, and they're one-dimensional, which are going to struggle as far as they need to run to move the ball.
Well,
Ohio State's going to beat Michigan.
Until we beat Michigan, you got to consider that going to be a tough game. That is the game. And let's say Penn State down, the UCLA game, which I think we play UCLA.
Yeah, we do.
That now becomes a different looking
Interesting
game
game.
itself. Not saying that, but UCLA is playing one hell
Well, it's a trap
football
game
right now.
because I think it comes in before we play Michigan.
Yeah.
Are we looking ahead because we need that big
in
win
that
against
mix.
Michigan?
But yeah, I mean that's what I would see with the playoffs, and things can change. Obviously,
Right.
We got a lot of SEC teams in here, and they're going to beat up on each other, right? But
Right.
that's a pretty good looking playoff right now. I think.
Yeah, this is the halfway through our selection here.
Yeah.
These are the teams that we feel most confident from right now
Right.
moving forward, but things happen.
Yeah.
Things, this is why we love this sport here, college football.
Yeah, Notre
And
Dame making a hard charge towards the playoffs too, folks. So
they're a bubble team to watch
Yep.
out for sure. That's going to wrap up our top 25 inner playoff predictions here. That was fun.
Yep.
Like and subscribe, comment who you think your top 12 is right now going to make the playoffs from halfway through
Yeah.
the season here. Who's going to make it? Let us know. Catch you next time.
Peace.